Screw bites, which was about the build on this round by showing us how to make a prime, Chauncey Billups build, and nba2k26 off for Duke start. So we're gonna make it 6'3". That was Billups height. 2'2" on the weight. And we're gonna keep a 6'6" wingspan. And for the attributes, you wanna go with a 84 close shot, which will give you silver, float game, and paint prodigy. And then for the layup, you wanna go with that 90. You're gonna make layups. Open, which is only enough in my opinion. You don't need this high, but just because with Chauncey Billups, we're going to have it higher, and that gives you layup mix master on silver or gold float game. And for the driving dunk, we're not worried about doing this since that was not his game. What he was known for, we're going to keep a 25 standing, and I'm going to go with the 35 post control since we had stats left over just to get it. I'm not going to get any lower. And for the shooting, you're going to have decent shooting, so we're going to have an 85 mid. Well enough, if you know how to time a shot, you can be able to make them, and that gives you, see right there, mini marksman on silver, and you get deadeye silver, and set shot specialist on silver with shifty shooter on bronze, and then for the 3-pointer, we're going to go with an 84, and that gives you limitless range on bronze, and then for the free throw, we'll go to an 87, whenever you're playing Merrick, Proving Grounds, whatever the above shooting free throws, you're going to have it there, and then for the pass act, he was known to pass. He's not the greatest passer of all time, but he's one of the best at passing. So we're going to put an 80 pass act, as he averaged like what 5 to 6 assists a game, maybe a little more. And you might think that's a little too high. If you want to take that down a little bit, at least like 2 to 5 attributes less, you can definitely do that. That's what I put, and that gives you bailout bronze, break starter, diamond, and first tile visionary on gold. And then if you want to use the +1s or +2 on your dimer, you get that Hall of Fame or legend. You'll dodge teammates up. And he was known to dribble, so put that to an 86 ball handle, which gives you ankle assassin, handles for days, and unpluggable, all on silver. And for the split ball, put that to an 83. So then if you want to use like 3 caprigs on this, you can do that and get that lightning launch on gold. And then use like your +1s or +2 and get that a gold. You know, Hall of Fame legend, whatever you want to do on that. And now for the defense, but at 6'2", we're not going to worry about going to paint that great. So don't worry about that. And then for the perimeter, he was known to be a perimeter defender. Came to defense, so we can put a 91. So we get that silver challenger, gold on ball menace, and pick dodge, and you get Hall of Fame off ball pass. And then for the steal, not worried about getting too much steals, but this is enough to get interceptor on bronze. And then for the block, don't worry about that. He was not known for that either, and neither for rebound. So don't expect this to be higher either, but we can put that to a 55. And then 39 offense. And then for the speed, we're going to put that to 9 since he was quick. And that gives you slippery off ball on gold. And for the agility, we're going to keep that 81. See right there, all those gold badges. And then strength, he had some strength in his day. And you're not going to see too many small guards doing it, having strength on this build, like around this height and maybe a little shorter. So this is perfect for this since he was known to do this in real life for his size. And that gives you a physical finisher and strong handle on gold, which is nice for this type of build, and that gives you immovable and force on bronze. And lastly but not least, I'm going to go with the 73 vertical. And yeah, so my thoughts on this, it's not a bad build. As you can shoot, you got nice handles, you have a very nice pass sack, and you can play perimeter defense. So this is a nice ones build if you wanted a shorter build, but the only thing about this though is you can't dunk. And you also got a strength to this build too. So yeah, like I said, the power might be a little too high, so if you want to make whatever change you want to take this down, or take the Joe down a little bit, it's your preference, but this is not a bad build. Now I'm sure of the rest. Now you see right there, the very top, the first one to get 03, 04 Pistons, Chauncey Billups. And then we get Mike Conley and Terry Porter, which is not bad shades. And then the build name is called a two-way mid-paint playmaker, but this build up by all means is not mid. Besides the Duncan, this build is not mid. But I guess for the go-to badge, you get a Hall of Fame off-ball pass, no breaks hard and float game, and your top attributes on A perimeter defense, A layup, and A speed. And your strengths are wins point of battle attacks, crafty finishes around bigs, faster than most opponents, Patsy makes teammates look like stars. And your weaknesses are not a dunking threat, chases steals but really gets them. So yeah, that's not bad though. Everyone respects and gets steals. So yeah. So like I said, let me know your thoughts on this build. And that's pretty much how I make this Chauncey Billups build and nba2k26. If y'all enjoyed, make sure to like button to be pushed out to recommended, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell so y'all don't miss any more videos and streams I post. And super chest, I'll see y'all on the next one.